think. And so question we always hear there is, can we do an extension on there? Absolutely, you can do an extension. We like to let people know what to expect when you do that, though, just to make sure we're crystal clear and we're setting the right expectations for you. So if you're taxed as an S corporation or you're taxed as a partnership, you can get a 6-month extension from March 15th down to September 15th, which will give you some extra time to get those books together, get everything cleaned up, and get us everything we need to file that business tax return for you. It's really, really important that if you are taxed as an S corp or a partnership and you want to do an extension, you need to make sure that extension gets filed and accepted by the IRS, because it has very, very steep penalties for S corps and partnerships if you file late and you didn't have an extension. It's $395 per partner per month that those are late. So think about that. If you have an S corp, if you have a partnership with 3 or 4 partners, those penalties can add up quick and those can get pretty steep, and we don't want that to happen. So you can get an extension there. On the individual side of it, from April 15th to October 15th, we can also do an extension there. There's no cost to do that on our side or in general, but what we like to let people know there to make sure they understand is when you do that, it's an extension of time to file your tax return. It's not necessarily an extension of time to pay your taxes. And so what does that mean? It means basically if we put in an extension early in the year, we don't think about this stuff or mess with this stuff till later in the year around September or October. At that time, once we compile and file your tax returns, we come up with a balance owed of, let's just say, $10,000 for a number. You pay that $10,000. The IRS is very nice. They're going to accept that payment, but then they're also going to send you a lovely little extra amount owed on there for the extension of time to pay those taxes. So what that means in the simplest terms possible is if you're going to do an extension and you think you're going to owe money throughout the course of the year, you still want to do your best to make a payment by April 15th if you can. If you need help sort of estimating what that number is going to be, we can help you out with that. If you're so busy that you don't have time and you got too much going on, we understand that too. The absolute worst case scenario, you could just make a payment for the same taxes you paid last year. You want to at least try to pay something by April 15th is a really good strategy there. So